surprise, surprise. I felt like coming on and doing something. See what y'all were doing tonight. I hope y'all are doing well. I felt like making something with this awesome stuff I have. So I got these awesome little strawberries from Greenery Market, and I thought it would be fun to make something with them. Alright, so these came from Greenery Market, and they're really cute. They have the strawberries and they have the little like daisy flowers with them. I love it. And they go perfect with my sign. Look, look. Exact same stuff. So I was like, I have to do it. Have to do it. So I already cut out some of my stuff. Let me zoom in here. Okay, so everything is cut at 34 inches. Today, I got officially caught up on all of my shipping. So I was like, celebration time. I'm going live. I know I love strawberries. And even though we're working on a lot of fall stuff, it is still summer. So, just have to. So I have this black work frame. It's 15 inches. And I'm going to show you all this mesh. This mesh is so pretty. And we're going to do the Woodland ruffle, because I love that one. Okay. Alright, so we have, and I just got these from Sims. This one anyways. It has the red little edging too. Okay. So what I like to do when I'm doing this, and I'm going to show y'all a couple ways. So I'll put something heavy on the end because it helps me to make sure I can roll it well. And we're going to do it, let's do it upside down. And I'm going to show y'all a trick. Alright, so I roll 1, 2, 3. And then I'll put my clip in here. One, 2, 3. And then I'm just going to go straight up the center, just like a normal ruffle. Get my little ruffle bow tie. Place it down. So we're going to alternate these mesh. And look at this. I have to show you this ribbon. So look at the ribbon. Isn't that cute? So see, the ribbon matches the sign and the strawberries. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. This one is a black and white, and it has red run through the mesh. So we'll flip it around. You were thinking about the swag bag for the retreat? Is that what you were thinking about? That's funny. Alright, so same thing. I'm going to place it down. And then I like to go ahead and put my ribbons in, because I like efficiency. Okay. So look at this ribbon. I have a love-hate relationship with this ribbon. It is really pretty. It has like the black and white with the red in the middle. It doesn't have wire on the edge. It has it in the middle. So it's a little hard to deal with, but it's so pretty. And then I have a red gingham. So I'll just take these two, pinch them in the middle, and place it down. I'm not going to cut off the ties yet because we're going to put some of those pretty strawberries in it. Okay. I think this ribbon works really well for like the tails, but in the bow, it's not so hot. Alright, so y'all, I have new employees. I'm so excited. They're doing so great. It's so awesome. Alright. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to show you the trick. In my room, I keep a box of empty little midsections of mesh. And I use these to show my group little tricks. Alright. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put our heavy thing down here. We're going to take this little empty tube and we're going to use it 1, 2, 3 to do our rolls, and then we just pull it right out and then we can put our clip on. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 rolls, and then just pull it out, and then you can go straight up center. You see how easy that is? Isn't that easier? I think it's a lot easier. So if you struggle with your curls, just use this. It works for poof curl, it works for curls, it works for the Woodland ruffle. It's just makes it easier. Right? So 1, 2, 3. Pull it out. Clip. I get to go on and do something, and we get to distract her. Now we're going to put ribbons in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You can also just do 3 and go up until you get to the other side. Flip it and do 3, and then do the rest. I don't do the Katie method. I can't do it on my chest, so I have to do it on the table. I have to see it. Alrighty. I know my mom does that a lot, huh? Yeah. You know what? It's just part of getting old, y'all. Just part of it. And that's okay. Hold up. Alright. Thank you. It's great to be on. Okay. It was a spur of the moment, I feel like, going on. Yeah, I have to see it too. It just doesn't work. No, it is not bow ribbon. Oh, really? You were watching the... Oh, wow. I haven't done a saddle in a long time. I cut the mesh 34 inches. Yep. I promised myself I was going to start doing better about going live on here. So, that's the plan. And I had such a good day. We shipped out pretty much every sign order I had. And pretty much all of the fall kits went out today. And the next one is getting delivered tomorrow. Oh, was it in my old craft room? Yep, aka the guest room. Ha ha ha. Then we'll be shipping that one out. Okay. Do you never kiss me like... Well, I'm glad you did. should have had a kit of this. I know. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I'd have to see if they still have this black and white red mesh. That's the best part. I love it because it has that little line of the red in it. Okay. Let's see. Got my little clip. I have to hide my clips so that people don't come and take them. Because that happens sometimes. They come in here and sneak my clips. I know I was a lot slower then, wasn't I? Ooh, that's funny. I know. That's because I was nervous. Clothespins work great. They sure do. And this sign I'm using is in my shop too. I made a new sign today, but I haven't had time to press it yet. I have been into the gnomes lately. Huh, Belle? What you doing back there, little girl? Okay. Now we're going to put these strawberries on here too. Because they're so cute. So cute. I love them. I know, I love gnomes. Alright. So we'll start on the top. I'm going to open all these up. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. The sign says, "Enjoy the sweet life." And it has little strawberries and the little flowers that grow on the strawberries on it. Look like daisies to me, kind of. A little bit. That's funny. Alright, so when you put the top one on, make sure you don't squash the bottom, because it's going to want to. Okay. What's a good choice for a first live? Shopping, opening the package is always a good first live. You can make a bow. So one of the reasons I really like to ruffle my mesh up is because it prevents it from falling inside. You see how sometimes they want to fall in the middle? If you ruffle it up well, it won't do that. Now look at it. Okay, I like to put my big ribbons in the middle like this. They just fit better. Woo, thirsty. Oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, I use a Meebo. Okay. Move our stuff around here. Oh, I bet I dropped the other strawberry bush on the ground. That's probably what it was. Ha ha ha. Oh, why do I do that? It's funny. Alright, so spread it out. And then it stops it from wanting to cave inside. Because sometimes they want to do that. They're 34 inches. One thing could be the type of mesh you're using. Yep, you can use your phone. You don't have to have a Mevo. I didn't have a Mevo for a long time. I had my webcam. And that works great. And I use my phone too. Mevo is just a camera that you can use to go live. It's a little bit more expensive than, although right now, it's not all that more expensive than cameras right now, because you can't find any. Bella went downstairs. We're making a strawberry wreath. I guess everyone's live now, so they just run out of everything. But you know what? That's okay, because there are excellent cameras on your phone. So use your phone. It's all about the angle you put it at. Oh, you're still looking for your camera? Okay. Yeah, you should check Amazon and just do a web search. Maybe eBay. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. Ha, that's an excellent idea. Just use an old phone for lives, because the great thing is that people aren't going to be calling you and messing up your live, because that stinks. Aw, thank you, Faye. That's okay, Faye will be taking pictures of it tomorrow. I have lots for her to take pictures of tomorrow. And she likes playing with camera, so it works out. Okay. There are no stupid questions. A webcam is, this is a webcam, so this is what webcams look like. You could plug them into your computer and they have like a little camera lens in them. And the difference between that and a phone is the field of vision. So how far you can see, how wide you can see. Yep. Yeah, most laptops have cameras as well. They do. They mostly come with them now. Whoops. Okay. I love anything with gingham. Do y'all like gingham? I love it. I just really like how it looks. Okay. I love full wreaths. do I love them. Let's put that other one in and then we'll do that. I know I love Rick Rack too. Oh, I love Rick Rack too. My mom thinks I'm funny. She says Rick Rack is what was around when she was little. Things go in cycles, right? Things always come back. They always come back in stock. So, you just have to hang on to it. Alright. Okay, so we'll just stretch it out on both sides. Like this. Okay, let's put our ribbon in. Then we can make a bow. Oh, and I better turn on my glue. Alrighty. I'm making a strawberry wreath. Okay. Okay. Here's the last ribbon. Look how nice and full it is. Oh, that's funny. See how full it is? You see how well those colors go together? Alright. Got that part done. Let's do our bow. Then we can play with our strawberries and fix our sign. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to put a little contrast on the back. So let's do like a 16-inch tail. Just drop it down in the center. Okay, we'll go to the 6. I'm going to twist in the middle. Go to the 6 again. Twist in the middle. Isn't this pretty? I know, I love this. I love this ribbon. Okay. I'm just going to match it to the previous one. I got my Easy Bow Maker nice and tight. I glued those suckers in there. Because I didn't want them coming out. Okay. Okay. So then I'll just go ahead and spread them out. That way, it makes it much easier to fluff. I only want to use one of this. I'm not even sure if I have enough. Let's see. Because it's such a pain to put in a bow. But I love the color in it. So we'll see if we have enough. We might. So I'm just going to have one to go in between my two. So one in between the two. Yep, we have just enough. And it's perfectly fine if your tails are not exactly the same length. Yep, it's from Sims. I tell you what though, it's great, but it's difficult because there's no wiring on the side, it's in the middle. Now, whoop. I hit my phone. Now we're going to do the strawberries. Okay, so the strawberries is a patterned ribbon. So what we're going to do, so we're going to do our tail. So we'll do our 16-inch tail. We're going to do this differently. Alright, so what we're going to do is anytime you have a pattern, you want to do it by hand. Because you don't want your strawberries going in one direction on this side and a different direction on the other side. It just doesn't help you. So you put it in between your finger and your thumb. So this is the strongest part of your hand. Put it right there. If you're more comfortable putting it here, you can do that. But you're going to be more comfortable most of the time here. And what you can do is go from where you're holding it in your hand to the 12 on your board. And put that right there in your hand. That's a 6-inch loop. Okay, so then on the other side, so on this side we went under because the prettiness of the ribbon was up. So when the ugly side is up, you go over. So you're going to let the ribbon tell you which side. And then I just make sure they match. We're going to do 2 loops. So I do under, make sure it matches. I'm not twisting, I'm just sticking it in my hand. I don't even care which direction it goes in my hand. It just has to go in there. So we match the other side. We're still not twisting. We went over that time. There's no twisting in this method. So if you're struggling with twisting, just do it by hand. Because even if you do it by hand, you can still sit it inside your bow maker once you get, let's do it this way, once you get the loops done. See? This one over there. It still fits just inside your bow maker. Because a lot of us, our hands hurt if we try to hold too much at one time. So you don't have to. Decisions. Alright, so then let's see. Let's do... Alright, let's put the gingham on. Alright, so just putting 1. There we go. These are all the same size. They're all 6-inch. Okay, cut it off. So we have 2, 1, 2, 1. So you see how we have 2 loops with 1, 2 loops with 1. Woo! You hear that? That's Bella. That's Bella downstairs having herself a good time. Okay. Then we'll do 1 little loop of this. Just kind of a little bit smaller so you can see them both. If I do another loop on top, I like to do it smaller so it doesn't interfere with this one. Wow. No, the strawberry ribbon is, yes, it is. It is shorter. So I always do that when I do my little second swipe at it, I make it shorter. Because what that does is that makes all of the bow stand up, and so you get to see some of what's on the bottom. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're going to get a zip tie out. I'm going to run it under one side. Just get it started. She's having fun with my husband. They love to play. Alright. So now what I'll do is just kind of spread things out. Kind of get them generally where I want them, but gently. You want to be gentle here while it's not really very tight. But I like to do this especially with the tails, because I want to make sure the tails are going where I want them and that this piece is on the top. Okay, then I'll go around, start tightening it. See? And I'll just move them one more time. Make sure everything's in place. Okay. We will grab pipe cleaner, run it through the back. Then we can tighten it really tight. I like to leave my zip tie on until I'm done fluffing. Alright, now. Okay, so when you're fluffing, you want to grab it and you want to twist it like that. Grab it, twist it. The reason you're doing that is because you see how this one is all kind of stuck in the middle? And it's kind of lumped there. If you pull it, it's no longer like that. You see how it twisted that and broke it loose? Because what happens is when you put the zip tie on, all these things get kind of bunched into the center. So when you undo that, then it can move freer. Okay, so I also run my hands under all the ribbon to get them to do the curl. Alright, we can do the other side. I always work from the bottom to the top. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I got it all. So now, I can clip back. Alright, got our nice bow. Okay. Alright, so now, here's your second choice. So when you're going to put your bow on, you have to decide if you want your bow to kind of sink into your wreath or if you want it to stand up. So if you want it to sink into your wreath, you're going to go where the tie is. If you want it to stand up, you're going to go in between, right where that mesh is. Alright, I'm actually going to go at the tie because I don't want it to be way above my side. But I like the drama of the longer tails kind of going over the side. So I just tie it around and then I just tie it around the frame. There we go. Then you might have to refluff it a little. Just kind of get your ribbons to go back up. This is all nice ribbon though, so it's not bad. And I wanted this to be right here so you could really see that strawberry. Okay, let's do side. And then we can do drama llama. I know, I like ribbon drama. Alright, so I'm just going to punch holes in the sides with my metal hole puncher. Okay. Right. I like to use this 26 gauge wire because it's hard to see in the wreath. I like to hide my mechanics. So I cut it about 20 inches or so. So generally speaking, I tend to put my largest item on first. So if I'm going to make a smaller bow, I'd put my sign on first. Okay. I just do that because then it's easier for me to figure out where I'm going to place my sign because the bow is much larger. But you don't have to do that. You can put your sign on and then your bow. Or vice versa. Okay, so I'm just going to put the wire in the corners. Here. Thank you. I like it. And I tend to want my signs to stick out. So this has more white on it than my wreath does, so then it will stick out a little better. Alright, now we can put our sign on. So usually if I'm going to put my sign kind of directly across from the bow, I will cheat a little bit and I will take the wire on each side and I will run it underneath. See where my hands are? So I take it under. So one on each side of the frame, and then I'll tie it. I'll pull my ribbons out so they don't get squashed. Okay. That. And I'll do the same thing on the bottom. Then you don't have to tie it in 4 places. You can just tie it in 2. Okay. So then I just kind of go on the back and I will grab this, all these together, and I will loop them around just like this and then trim it off. It just saves effort. It saves time and effort. And I'm all about saving time and effort. Okay. Right now, I'm going to take these that I didn't cut, so the 1.5 inch, and I just like to curl them at an angle. You could actually take your dowel and do it. So start at the bottom, go up. Okay. Like that. Whoop. Look, I missed one. Or you can take your hand and just kind of curl as you go up, like this. Like that. So you can do it either way. I kind of have to have it in front of me to do it. I can't do it sideways very well. I know, I love this strawberry one. This is one of my favorites. Okay. So see, that's what we do with the smaller ones. Adds even more drama. Okay, now we can add in the fun stuff. Alright, so what I do is I push it all up like this. Okay. Because I want the leaves and everything to be right there. They're really not flowers, they're strawberries. They're strawberries. We're not going to use both, I don't think. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. Alright, so I cut them off. The first thing I want to do is put some in my bow. We'll see, I want kind of like a double with the strawberry. Okay, so I just get some glue on it. And I'm going to lift one up and I'm going to glue it right in between the ribbon. So it's actually going to glue onto the ribbon. Alright, so let's do another one with two. Okay, kind of on the other side, like that. I love to decorate my bow. Okay, kind of brings a little bit of color, a little bit more color up here. There we go. Okay, and mostly when I'm putting stuff like this on, majority of the time what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the bottom layer, because the top really has a lot going on with the bow, the sign, so I don't generally touch the top layer that much. Mostly I'm going to put some in the ties, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to make a hook with it, then I'm going to take these ties here that are left over and I'm going to make a hole. Now, the strawberries came from Greenery Market. And then I'm going to get glue on this hook. I'm going to put it in that hole I just made and push it down. Yeah, they came from Greenery Market. So I just plop it in that little hole and carefully close it. Like that. Okay. So let's see. So see, I make a little hole like that. Plop it in there and close it. Now, if you're using a glue pot like I do, that's not going to burn you. If you're not using a glue pot, don't touch it until it cools down. Because that would hurt a lot. So don't do that. I keep my glue pot at a low temperature, so I can feel that it's warm, but it does not burn my hands. And I do that on purpose, because I don't want to get burnt. It hurts. Okay. So we did one there. Kind of skipped one. We did one there. Skipped one. We're going to put one here. So I'm not putting it in every one. I'm kind of putting it in every other one. Alrighty. Pop it right in there. See, it's not real big and obvious. It just gives it a little bit. Okay, one more and that's it. Then it'll be done. Okay. So I made one more hole. Okay. Alright. Put it in there. Put it right in the hole. And that's it. We're all done. See, it's just enough to add a little bit of color, but not to overwhelm. You see, there's the sign. Isn't that cute? And there's the bow. I think it came out adorable. I love it. Oh, y'all have a wonderful night. And I'm going to go down and show it to Mom. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys in a few days. I'll be on YouTube tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Not sure what I'm making yet. But it'll be something fun. Alright, thank you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.